All right, we're going to listen to the cards. Listen.
113, 113. He has it even. Julian Letterman and Glenn Feldman both scored the contest 114 to 112 to the winner by majority decision. And new WBC Super Flyweight Champion of the World from Thailand, Sri Sakhet
Ron Visia. We're going to call him. Okay, that's what we're going to call him.
That's a shocker, guys.
That's
a shocker.
If that's what Michael Buffer calls him, then we calling him Ron Visia. All right? He's from Thailand. He is now 42-4-1 with 38 KOs. His last fight was put it this way. His last loss was 14 fights ago. Just so happens that was in 2014. He's fought 14, now 15 fights since 2014. All of them in Thailand, and his last loss was to none other, who also didn't look good tonight, against Carlos Cuadras in a controversial stoppage in Mexico. So now this is kind of like a redemption for this guy, because now he's beat the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, and a lot of fans are going to call it a robbery. Now, I can see, now listen to me, don't put words in my mouth, because I know how you fucking boxing people are. I can see how majority of you will feel that the fight is a robbery. But you have to factor in that it was a close fight. I'm talking about close rounds. But looking at the punch stat numbers, which we're going to look at soon, will tell a different story. However, factor in the first round knockdown that Roman Gonzalez suffered. I'm not calling him Chocolatito. Factor in the first round knockdown, even though Roman Gonzalez wasn't hurt, and factor in the point deduction. The scores were 112 to 114 on two cards, and the draw on the other one. So if you really think about it, Roman Gonzalez wasn't looking good, but the punch stats will tell you differently. Now we're going to listen to the punch stats as we listen to this post-fight interview. Roman Gonzalez has went back to the back like he just got away. Okay, let's listen. I don't speak Thai, so I know it's just going to be crazy sounding.
Fighter in the world, how did you do it?
ผมก็ขอขอบคุณชาวไทยทั้งประเทศที่คอยแชร์และเป็นกำลังใจให้ผมก็
I want to learn to speak that shit.
Everybody in Thailand, the whole country, who's been sharing and giving me all this encouragement.
How did you beat Chocolatito?
ชนะได้ยังไงผมยอมรับว่าโรมันเป็นผู้ชกที่แข็งแกร่งและต่อยไม่หยุดผมชนะเพราะผมใจจากพ่อแม่พี่น้องชาวไทยและพี่น้องที่อยู่ที่นี่ครับผม
I have to say that he's one of the best fighters that would not stop and not quit. The reason I win is because I have all this encouragement and all the help and sharing from the people of Thailand.
At one point in your life, when you were collecting garbage and sending the money to your family, when it got tough, you had to find your food out of the garbage.
Why say it like that?
And tonight, at Madison Square Garden in front of a packed house, you just won the title against one of the all-time.
He do like a low-tier Manny Pacquiao, a low-tier Pacquiao.
ก็รู้สึกประทับใจมากครับที่ชนะโรมันกอนซาเลสก็ประทับใจมากครับผม
I'm very excited.
You like Bobby Pacquiao?
I won today.
Would you give Chocolatito a rematch if he wants it?
ก็ครับตอนนี้เป็นใครก็ได้ครับผมท้าได้ทั่วโลกครับผม
Yes, at this point, anyone I can defeat.
Congratulations again and thanks, Jim.
Damn, they came over here and they took Roman Gonzalez's belt. Let's listen to the punch stats. Okay, so we're gonna do this right this time. You have Chocolatito Gonzalez, who has thrown 1,014 punches. He's landed 441 at 43%. You have Sir Sakhet Rongvisai. He's thrown 940 punches. Landed 284. So once again, Roman Gonzalez overall punches landed 441. Wrong Visai, 284. 1,000 plus thrown for Gonzalez, 940 thrown for Wrong Visai, 43% to 30%. Now, another thing you must look at is the fact that Roman Gonzalez was once again knocked down in the first round. Also, count the rounds that you know for sure that he lost and count the point deduction. Is this really, really a robbery? Now, I have no allegiance to this Thailand fighter or Roman Gonzalez. I'm just calling it like I see it. Now, I will, of course, with my supporters on my Facebook page and my friends, we're going to do a film study and watch this fight likely on Monday or Tuesday, and we're going to decipher this. But as it stands right now, you should know that I do my videos live and uncut. So sometimes it takes me another viewing to watch the fight, to really analyze, to really give an accurate assessment of who I feel won or did not win the fight. So don't you come to me, you fucking, people from Nicaragua, where Roman Gonzalez is from, talking shit on my page. Talking about, well, T-Street, you blind, and you don't know shit about boxing and all that. I just gave it to you as real as I could. So also, to point out a little bit of education for you, if you don't know what Punch Stats is some people, likely they're old, that are sitting there in front of some monitor somewhere in Madison Square Garden, pushing 1 or 2 buttons. So therefore, imagine if you get an itchy nose, or imagine if you got to take a shit, you got to go to the bathroom, or if something's on your mind, you miss a few punches. So basically, right, let's say, for example, if this remote is my CompuBox machine. So you got to be watching the fucking fight, right, and you got to be like, jab, body shot, jib, jib. You're going to miss some shit. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, when you factor in these these stats, you have to think that what is the real error of margin? Now, how much is the error of margin? I mean, obviously, somebody's not going to fuck up about 100 punches, right? Can they? If they fuck up 10 punches around, or if they got some shit on their mind, or what if their girl at home acting stupid, or if they got some shit going on in their personal life? They probably thinking about that shit and missing some punches. Now, I know you're probably thinking, what is this bullshit rhetoric he's spitting? But the point I'm trying to make is, I really feel that these punch stats are not telling enough. From what I just watched the fight. And I'm going to watch it again. So, let's listen to the rest of the punch stats, because now we see the total punches. I want to see the difference between jabs and power punches, because see, here's the thing. In boxing, in my opinion, and what many would tell you, is that power punches mean more than jabs. So therefore, you could be throwing a whole bunch of pity-pat jabs that are connecting with the fighter, but what damage are they really doing? The power punches mean more. So anything that's not a jab, whether it's a left hook, a right hook, anything to the body, unless it's a jab to the body, of course, is a power punch. So let's listen to the shit.
Chocolatito.
Damn it.
All punches. If we go to power punches, here is the pointed footnote on the fight. Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez is 372 landed. Power punches is an all-time record for the junior bantamweight division.
Oh, there it is right there. I gotta mute it. I gotta pause it. Okay, now here's the thing. Now listen to this. Did they show the jabs? Did they show the jabs? We gotta go back to the jabs. Now that's the power punches. Now this is the telling part.
41 to 284 for
Now I'm going through the punch stats for a reason.
Seen by CompuBox to land at a higher percentage, 43% of his overall punches. If we go to power punches, here is the
now here is, God damn it, son of a bitch. Okay, now here is the power punches. 372 for Gonzalez, 277 for Wrong Jinsai, 660 for Gonzalez, 764 thrown, 56% landed for Gonzalez, 36% landed for Wrong Visai. Wrong Visai, it's all depending on how you look at it. Now, I'm not giving justification, because I do somewhat feel that, okay, well, the wrong man, got the decision. But at the same time, once again, you have to factor in that knockdown. You have to factor in that point deduction. And if it wasn't for the knockdown or the point deduction, you would have Gonzalez either having a draw or, depending, winning by a very, very short decision, and close decision. And is that really the wrong way to look at it? You see what I'm saying? So, let's go. Oh, shit. The Golovkin's fight's on. I gotta go, guys. I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. As time goes on, give me a couple more days, and we're going to talk about, what's next. Is it going to be a rematch? Is Ron Vasai going to go for Manoye, or is Roman Gonzalez going to say, well, the hell with that WBC belt for now, I'm going to go back to him? You know, what about that Juan Francisco Strata rematch? You also have the Carlos Cuadras rematch out there. You have Kate Defiles, the WBA champion. So there's so many different ways he can go, but now as it stands, guess what? Win or loss, you know, and in this case, on paper, he has lost, whether it's in your heart or not. He is no longer pound for pound. It is what it is. Please subscribe.